So we're going to talk about Vagina 101 and some basic pleasure technique and where to touch her and how to touch her. So when it comes to touching, you see that we have our magic gloves on, so we're nice and smooth and safe. And what you want to do is continue to tease once her underwear is removed. And then you want to go around very lightly. Now I want to show you all the differences between different spots. So first, let's talk about her clit. Her clit is inside here, covering by her labia and her hood, right? So at this point, you really want to stroke it by pinching her, if you could see, and then just pinching with some pressure, and then you could kind of like jerk her off by stroking her. And I want you to tell the audience how that feel when I stroke you like this.
That's a very pleasurable, teasing, sort of rubbing sensation, and you managed to really contact the clit without getting too much direct, because that's no good early on.
Beautiful. So one of the things is that you could think of their lips as foreskin, right? So the clit is inside this hood. Right here, when I pull it back, that's her clit. Now, if you think about uncircumcised penis, we have it covered because it's ultra sensitive. So you don't have to start off touching directly on the clit. You could touch around it, using her labia to really make her feel good and kind of like jerking her off. As you know, the clitoris not very different from a penis. So this is the shaft and this is the head. And you just want to rub it. And as you get more experience, you could actually feel the shaft and the clit, and you could stroke it ever so gently and get her all turned on. And you could see right here, you could just pull back. And I want you to squeeze your pussy. Now contract. Good. You could see the hood right here around and her clit right there. Now, it's really good to use some lube at this point. What we're going to do is I lube up my hand a little bit, right? One of my favorite spots to put lube is put it right here. It creates a little pocket. So we're going to put some lube right here. And this is some silicone lube. And this is my favorite dipping tray. I'm going to use this dipping tray to wet my finger. And you can see her watching you wet your finger. And it's beautiful. And we're going to use the other hand and using the thumb to pull back her hood. See the motion? So my hand is flat. From the top, pull all the way back. Now, you could start off really, really gentle and just work around her clit. And don't touch your clit yet. And then you could work around right on the very top. And I want you to make a lot of noises when things feel good. Now, very important to empower your lover to express pleasure. Make them moan. You could do better than that, I want you to. But not fake, right? We want just sound when it feels good. Now I'm rubbing directly on her clit. And the difference is I could change location, right? So higher, lower, right? So this is an upstroke where I'm stroking from the bottom up to her clit and over. And watch her sound. It's sort of like playing an instrument once you know the notes. And you can make different music out of it. So this is a bottom stroke. From the bottom all the way to the top. And this is a circular motion. So you could just make tight little circles around it.
I like that.
Tight little circles. And then you could do a downstroke, which is where you're pulling from the top and then stroke down. And then you could, this actually lead to orgasm really easily, or you could go back and forth. So I'm going back and forth just on her clit. Just like that. Remember, we warm her up really a lot earlier with a lot of foreplay. So she's ready and wants it. And if you need more lube, you could always go back to the dipping tray and then just play with her clit. Now, another technique I use is actually use multiple fingers. So I go lube up all my fingers like this. Now keep the finger distant, so they're separated, and then stroke your finger this way, so there's a gap in between. So you're just stroking with 3 fingers, up and down, just like that. And then there is a pause, and that feels really good. You could literally see her clit being flicked, right, between the finger. And this is actually learned from playing video game. Touching the button with 3 fingers. And then you could use 3 because it changes. There's an intermittent delay. And then now you close your finger. There's no delay in this, right? So it's just constant. Now, the variation is location. how much pressure you apply and how fast. So now we're gonna change it up. So I'm gonna just focus on her clit. And I'm gonna go nice and fast, but not a lot of pressure. So watch me as I just touch her very lightly on the top. Just like that. Just like that. I'm brushing against her. And then I could change it where there's more pressure, and then you could rub it and touch her. Just like
You made me
that.
come. You keep doing that.
No, really, huh? You wanna come?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, you wanna come? You're gonna keep that pressure and then just touch your finger. Yeah. Oh, she's squirting a little bit already just from playing with her clit. That was beautiful. Oh, thank you.
Thank you.
And you, after, this is really, really important. After they come, right, having a climax, right, you really want to bring her back down slowly, some gentle touches. And the best thing is to place your palm against her pussy like this. And I'm going to move my body the other angle. And then really transfer my energy, right, because I want to bring her back down. And I'm placing and look at her and have her feel it. You can see the expression on her face and just breathe.